it's Laurie from Cook Scrapcraft, and I am back today with a process video for this month's Challenge Yourself Scrapbook Challenge. The theme is I Love, and you have pretty much all month to participate. Again, it's Challenge Yourself, so that means that you have to use a photo of you on the layout somewhere, and then interpret the theme however you want. So for my take on the theme, obviously if it's love, I had this Valentine's Day themed Simple Stories collection that I got as part of the Paper Issues February page kit. So I knew that was going to be perfect. And then I had this photo of my family. My daughter wanted to take a selfie at bedtime one night, and so we did. It's not the best picture because it was dark in her room. We only had her lamp on, and you know, my phone takes good pictures, but it didn't have the flash on or anything. So it's not the greatest picture, but I still printed it out. I was going to put it in my monthly 12 by 12 pocket page, but I decided that I would give it its own layout for this theme. So obviously I love my family, so that's why I chose that picture to go with this Valentine's Day themed stuff. It's not a Valentine's Day photo, but I'm still using the collection just to document this little family moment that we had. I was inspired for this layout by a sketch that Shamel shared in one of her last month's YouTube lives, and I guess I kind of missed what it was for, because I thought it was what she was going to scrapbook with, and then she ended up making a different sketch, and I think I fast forwarded through part of her intro and maybe missed out on what that was for, but I sketched it out myself in my planner as I was watching her video, because I liked it. So that's kind of where the inspiration for this came from. I mean, it's nothing like amazing, but the main, like, I guess, design of the photo, and then I did a 4x6 piece of pattern paper with that 3x4 card on top. That could have been two photos. You could do it however you wanted to, and then with the pattern strip of paper behind it. I've got a piece of Basil white cardstock that I am now adding some little hearts to using my scrapbook.com heart stencil that I purchased for this month's May haul video. And I'm using some pink, and I'm also going to get like a tealish color ink, and I'm trying to create something that looks a little like haphazard. I didn't want it to be all like in order and straight lines. So when I add the teal in, it's going to end up being a little bit, I'm going to do stuff that's sort of outside of the lines, and I don't know, it didn't turn out exactly the way I had hoped. I am going to use this stencil again and do sort of a similar type of design for another layout, and maybe I will do a process video for that. But I think I'm going to spray the stencil with some misting sprays because I really like the way that turns out, and I have a lot of great colors in the Distress Oxide sprays, and so I'm going to try that, I think. I am going to ink that with black ink from Hampton Art, and I'm going to basically ink everything, even the embellishments, even the little chipboard stickers. And at the very end, you won't see me do this, and you probably can't tell from the close-ups photos that are going to follow this video, but I am going to ink the edges of the white cardstock too, just like an extra little added something. Just to make the white stand out a little bit more. I thought about doing a hand-drawn border at the end and ultimately decided against that, but that is something that, if I do this kind of design again, I can play around with doing things a little bit differently the next time around. Now, if you are new to the channel, welcome, and I hope that you consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell, because I've got process videos every week and lots of other scrapbook videos as well. And that also means that you might not know what the Challenge Yourself Scrapbook Challenge is. So every month there's a theme. You have to use a photo of yourself somewhere on the layout, and there's a really great design team. I'll have the blog linked below so you can see what the rest of the design team created for this month's theme, and that's also where you go to enter your own layout, and you get the chance to win a prize, which are always really good prizes, really fun scrapbook prizes. So I hope that you do play along, and we'd love to see what you create. So again, this is what I'm creating, and if I'm saying hi to the people who are new to the channel, I should also say hi to the subscribers. Thanks for coming back and for watching this video all the way to the end. It really means a lot. And leave me a comment below and let me know the things that you love right now. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's chocolate ice cream. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments what you're loving right now. So I did a few more of the heart stenciling at the bottom of the page, and I really like the way that kind of looks. It gets to be more of like a triangular shape that's peeking up from behind the pattern paper. So I'm happy with the way it looks at the bottom. Don't worry, I will add some splatters. Everything will come together. It's going to be good. So now I just need to start putting down all of my embellishments. And really, of course, does this happen to you when you get the adhesive and you peel the backing off of it and then you drop it on the photo? I was so afraid that that adhesive stick square was going to rip my photo. So anyway, I left that in so that you could see that everybody drops things and makes mistakes and screws up something. But it doesn't always have to be, the end of the world. And probably, I think the sticker like fell on where my husband's face was. He hates having his picture taken, which is why he's hiding behind there. So I'm sure he would have been totally fine with like his face being ripped off of the photo if that had happened. But anyway, so I've got a flat embellishment up at the top. That's from Simple Stories. The gray heart thing is from Ellie's Studio. I got that from Paper Issues as well. And because that's a chipboard sticker, it's, pops up a little bit more. So the Our Family embellishment, which I want to say maybe it's Pinkfresh from last fall, because that's normally flat, I'm going to pop up the bottom part of it on some foam dots because the top part is going to be already popped up on that gray piece. And then the With All My Heart is also from Simple Stories. And then that piece that I'm tucking in there, that was part of the kit. I'm not really sure what it was supposed to be. It's almost like a little note piece from a notepad or something. But I liked it and I wanted to use it, and I needed something that was going to go behind those two embellishments, those two rectangular embellishments there. I just needed something to provide some sort of like backing to create that cluster. And I don't have a lot of embellishments from this collection. I didn't really have a whole lot of other embellishments that were going to fit. So I was trying to come up with ways to be creative, use what I had, and I decided that adding little bits of this pattern paper, which is part of the Simple Stories branding strip, just adding those at the top and the bottom, it plays along that diagonal. And I always love when the pieces kind of look like they're coming in from off the page. I just think that's so cool. And then it's also another great space to do an embellishment cluster, which is what I am going to do. So I'm adding in some more of those enamel hearts around that embellishment cluster, which is also where I'm going to do my journaling. Do your journaling before you do your splattering. Just an FYI. But first, before I do the splattering and the journaling, I'm going to add some more embellishments. I went into my, at the time it was April when I was filming this, so I went into my April Best of Both Worlds kit and found some extra embellishments that might work from that kit. So there's some stuff from I don't even know. I don't know who made that. Is that like Webster's Pages? There's some Echo Park. Just, kind of like filling in a few extra things here and there just to filling in things to fill out. I speak English. Yeah, putting some things down to build out that an embellishment cluster. And I really loved those Echo Park puffy stickers, but I had one flower that I used at the bottom, and I didn't have another one, so I was really struggling to figure out what to do there. And ultimately, I was just like, you know what? I don't need to do anything. It's a small cluster, and there's already another big cluster right next to it, so I'm just gonna leave it. But I will do my splatters in some flamingo pink, and I think I did speckled egg as well, both from Tim Holtz Distress Oxide. So this is gonna do it for this page here. There are going to be some close-up photos to follow so you can see things in a little bit more detail. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns about the things that I've used or things that I've done in this video. I'd be happy to respond to you and answer those questions, any questions that you might have. Here I am doing the journaling, trying not to smudge the splattering. Again, do the journaling first, guys. But anyway, and thanks you again so much for watching this video. I hope it was inspiring for you and that you come back another time. There'll be another process video on Tuesday, so I'll see you then. Bye!